Well, the bounty hunters are back. Season 3 of the hit show Killjoys returns tomorrow, and the trio are gearing up for a war with old enemies and new threats.
That guy's a grip.
I'm guessing enforcers and muscle.
And you are an owl. Surveillance.
Collect the whole set and have a bunch of badass superheroes.
Superheroes usually have capes.
It's not going to be an easy ride for John this season. Here to weigh in on his character's journey is actor Aaron Ashmore. Welcome.
Good morning.
Great to see you. I love chatting with you at the beginning of every season.
It's good. It's good to chat with you.
It's not going to be an easy ride for John this season.
It never is.
No.
Yeah, John seems to get his butt kicked quite a bit. I think the writers like to see that, so that'll be happening. But basically what's happening for the Killjoys this year is we're going to war. So the stakes are higher, and we're having to recruit an army to fight a new bad guy named Anila. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting.
But season 2 did not end well. John's girlfriend dies.
Yes, tragically, and then he's sort of off on a bit of a side mission trying to find himself and process that, yeah.
But, and that's interesting because typically this is the trio of Killjoys, and you're sort of going off on your own mission of self-discovery.
Yes, walkabout, I think some people have been calling it, yeah. Yeah, so there is a little bit of self-discovery, and I think he's just having to process all the stuff he's gone through. And I think that's the interesting thing about the show. Even though it's fun and fast-paced, there's still a lot of that character stuff. And yeah, so John's going to go find himself.
It's fun, it's fast-paced, and it's original. So many great sci-fi or genre series are based on some source material that already exists. That's not the case here.
No, it's absolutely out of the mind of our amazing creator, Michelle Lovretta, and yeah, it is cool to be working on something that feels like it's brand new, and this whole world we're building it and discovering it together.
So what's that like when you sit with the creator? Is she sort of making this stuff up and consulting with you guys, or letting you know, oh, I came up with a great idea, you're gonna love this? How does it work?
Creators should not consult with actors.
No?
You know, we're just self-centered. I think my character should do this and this. No, I think she's thinking in a much bigger picture. Yeah. And of course we have some dialogue, but I don't think that she should be consulting with the actors about the storylines.
And so when do you find out about the storylines?
As we see the scripts, we do a little bit of an overview at the beginning just to kind of give us a bit of an idea of the arc. But basically, as we're getting the scripts throughout the season, we're discovering it. And that's a good way to do it because then you're not reading into anything too much. You're sort of discovering the story as it comes. And it's kind of exciting for us, too, to be like, oh, wow, that is so cool. That's what we're going to get to do.
And, you know, and it's got to be exciting as an actor to sort of put your faith in a show and say, oh, I hope this works. And not only does it work, but it becomes the most successful show, original series in space history. And then you do season 1, season 2, you're back for season 3. The wind is in your sails.
Absolutely. I mean, if you told me season 1 that we would have gotten this far, I would have been ecstatic, and I hope that we get to go for more. I love the people we work with, amazing cast, such good people. It's like working with your friends. Yeah. And when you get to do that, it's not work.
Now, how fun is it to portray John? Because he's referred to as the heart of the group. Yeah,
I think it's really interesting. I mean, I think that he's maybe the moral center of the show in a lot of ways, but he's also got a good sense of humor. So he is really, really fun to play. And I found a lot of similarities between myself and him. So it's fun to go to work.
Well, should fans be worried then if he is the moral center and this season he's sort of off? I don't know if he's questioning anything, but you know, if he's having doubts on his own, if he's having a crisis of confidence, what does that say for the team?
Well, I think it's interesting. I mean, we are going to war in the show, and John, I think, because of the things he's gone through, is going to get a little bit darker. I think the shine's going to be taken off of his sense of humor and his joie de vivre. So, yeah, so maybe we are in for a little bit of a darker turn in some of the things, yeah.
Okay, so you talked about, you know, similarities between you and John, but your dad, your daughter celebrated her first birthday. Yeah. He's getting darker. Yeah. Are you diverging?
Yes, there's a bit of a split happening here. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, there's me and my little girl. Yeah, I mean, my heart's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger now. You know, since I've had a little girl. And
well, that first birthday is a really important one because, at least for me, we threw a huge bash.
So did we. Oh my God.
And I figured out why. Yeah. Because in a previous life, I couldn't keep a plant alive.
Right.
And here I am celebrating my daughter's first birthday, so we got to do it upright.
Congratulations. You did a good job.
Yeah, we did.
A pat on the back.
You got to pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it brings out something else in you when you become a dad, doesn't it?
It's magic. Yeah. It really, really is, yeah.
It's been 15 years since Smallville.
No.
Yes, 15 years since it first premiered.
I'm getting old.
We are. Do you ever think back to those days?
Absolutely. I mean, when I came on the show, I think it was the 5th or 6th season, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, and I ended up doing three years of it, and then it continued to go. I mean, that was an incredible run they had, and I loved it. That was my big break sort of into the American market, working on a show and you know, getting to play an iconic comic book character. That was a really, really big deal for me, and they were an amazing group of people, super welcoming when I came on the show. So yeah, it was a really good run.
Yeah, but you know, you do this show any longer, people are going to start referring to this show as an iconic show. And somebody's going to reboot this one day.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'd get a chance in who played me.
Yeah.
That'd be so interesting to pick who played.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. Congratulations on season 3. Congratulations on the family. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
And have a happy Canada 150.
You too.
All the best.